It's Saturday morning. You know what that means? It's time for the Cummins Real Estate Show with Michele Cummins and myself, Curtis Pope. I got it right. Third time I got it right. There's still lots of show before I'll screw that up. But joining me, of course, is local rockstar realtor Michele Cummins and myself, Curtis Pope. Good morning, Michele.
Good morning, Curtis. Good to see you.
It's good to be seen.
Do you know today's our episode 218?
218.
Does that mean anything? Really?
Well, my birthday's February 18th, so 2 and an 18 there.
See? I knew there was something special about that number.
And 2 plus 18 is 20. I don't know how that helps us at all, but...
Hey, well, it's brilliant.
There we go. I can do math.
So we were just talking before the show about birthdays and where we were always talking like Hawaii 5-0 for Richard's birthday. And,
right. Even though he's only 39.
Yeah, exactly. And he's finally getting his passport, that guy.
There we go.
Finally. And he's going to have it just before his birthday.
Well, no, wait a minute, because I believe he misplaced his passport.
Yeah, he lost it.
You know that, like, a day before it arrives, you're going to be somewhere in your house and you're going to go, what's this?
I thought it would happen the day he went to go apply for it. That was the other day. But yeah, no, that didn't happen yet. But you could be right. That's Murphy's Law. It really is.
Yes, there's always Murphy's Law, and don't forget about Cole's Law.
What is Cole's Law?
Well, it's a little bit of cabbage with some dressing.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Can't believe you fell for that.
Oh my gosh. So gullible.
It's a little early too, I get it, but then I apologize.
And I haven't had my coffee yet.
That dad joke that's a dad joke if I ever heard one. I apologize.
Okay, next week we'll have to start doing the Curtis's dad jokes.
Nobody needs to hear that. My kids hear
right.
enough of them.
You're right. No. So 1 week left in March, it's it.
I know, it's scary.
Yeah, and then April Fool's Day is our next show.
Seems fitting.
We should do some kind of a fool's joke. A fool's show.
Well, you've already got a fool on the show every week, so I don't think we need to, expand on that, do we?
Well, yes, we do. We really, really do. So Richard's all excited because he is, there's this band called The Fab Forever. Have you heard it?
Yes, I have. Beatles
impersonation, and they're amazing. And I think we might have been talking about it before, but the John on it, oh, he's so good. And the George, and I just love them. Anyways, he's got they got a gig coming up on Thursday. It's the first one he's in with them. Anyways, and it's a corporate gig though, so I can't go. I don't get any tickets.
You can't go all Yoko and just show up anyway?
Yoko, oh no.
Oh, wait a minute. No, because he's Paul, so you
Paul.
have to be Linda.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I could do that. I have a blonde wig.
There you go.
I did play Linda McCartney in his Wings tribute band that we were gonna do. We did a few shows, but I only have so much time outside of real estate, right?
That's true.
But it was fun. Your blonde wig does it. But yeah, so I'm thinking maybe if I can try to be his costume mistress.
There we go.
Where I can do his wig and his makeup and his costume, and maybe I can get in that way.
There's got to be something. You're a roadie. Come on.
I could be a roadie too.
Yeah,
I've done that.
You can coil up
many
cables.
years.
You know how to do it properly.
Completely.
So there you go.
Yeah, my iPhone cable is always rolled up.
There
all
go.
cables should be. But yeah. So multiple offers have been happening like crazy, Curtis. It's true. Like maybe a couple. It's not like it's 30 like it was or 15, but at least there's been a few multiple offers lately. The market's really sprung up.
Well, it is spring, and it is, it's kind of on track with what some of the experts were saying that, in 2023, we're going to start to see things start to turn around for 2024. That'll get back to our normal craziness.
Yeah, and there's low inventory right now. So the low inventory and the buyers starting to spring out forward, then you've got this happening. But also there's been a lot of, collapse sales because of a lot of financing issues. So a little warning is if you have had your house up on the market, maybe over the winter, and it, wasn't moving, and now all of a sudden you're getting offers and you're like, oh, this is great. Maybe you waited, you haven't talked to your mortgage provider in a while, and your pre-approval, if you were even pre-approved for your next purchase, expired. Well, you may be quite surprised that you can't purchase anymore, that you are out of the the purchase game, which means that you're showing your property, you're looking at offers, you're negotiating them, and then just to find out you can't even buy. So that's very sad. You don't want to be in that position. Opposite side with buyers, they've been coming forward with offers, and sometimes really good offers, but then the banks don't appraise them for the value that the buyer's willing to pay. You can get a second appraisal. You can get a second opinion. You don't have to rely on the appraisal that the bank has got. I've got one deal right now happening that way, and the buyers want it. They're going to buy it, and they're just going to get a second appraisal because sometimes, not all appraisers are made out of the same cloth either.
True.
So it's like a doctor's, get a few opinions, right? So, I wanted to warn you on that. And I was just watching, I've got YouTube subscriptions. There's this realtor. He's a Vancouver realtor, Owen Bigland. He's written a book. He does a lot of good videos, really about the Vancouver market. And he was doing this one, his latest one. It's called Good, Bad, and Tough Sales. And he talks about pre-sales and how it used to be a good investment 5 to 10 years ago, which is totally true. I invested in pre-sales as my retirement plan. But they're not as well priced today since the market has gone up so much, even with it coming down in the past year. They're still not as great of a buy sometimes as a 1-year-old home or a 2-year-old home. You got to pay the 5% GST, and there's some other things to consider. But purchasing a property that is ready, like is in construction and close to being finished, could be a good deal. I know one of the best developments right now happening that I feel in Abbotsford is downtown Abbotsford off Montrose. It's called the Rail District, and it's really got a cool vibe. And of course, you could walk downtown, but it's got lots of neat retail. So if you know, like Garrison Crossing and in Chilliwack, it's somewhat a little bit of that feel where you've got retail, you've got beautiful homes. And I have clients who have bought this gorgeous corner unit. It's really beautiful. But the Rail District, check it out, downtown Abbotsford off Montrose. And so you can get some amazing throw-ins right now, like washer and dryers. I believe they're still giving away. My clients got that, and AC unit and in-floor heating in the bathroom and such. So have a look at that. So I've got 1 week left, Curtis, for my 5K run. And
how's the training going?
It's going good. It's going all right. Yeah, it's going.
I just did, I started trying to walk 5K a day this week, and did a couple days, but I'm just having weather wasn't exactly perfect.
How long did it take you to do the walk?
Actually, no, because I have the track down from my house, so I walk down to the track and I do, however many laps it takes me to get there. But I don't know, it took me a little over an hour, I guess, an hour and a bit.
Not bad.
Yeah, I walk at a pretty good clip.
Yeah. Do you walk like an elephant, like I do?
Well, I have short legs, but I walk at a fast speed, so it's kind of funny.
No, yeah, I think you're fast. You're like a dove on your feet.
Well, no, more like Clydesdale horse.
Well, maybe I think that's better than an elephant.
Yeah, no, I do walk at a pretty good pace. So, it's just something, softball season's coming up. I got to get in shape for that and keep the legs moving, because I do run surprisingly fast for a short old guy with a little extra weight on. I can move pretty good for my size.
Hey, we should put a team together, and you should join the 5K, and we don't have to call it a race.
It would not be a race if I was doing it.
Well, yeah, we'll call it something else.
I'm a baseball player. I run short sprints. I do that fast.
Yeah, well, we could just sprint and then fast walk. Sprint and fast walk. That's what I plan on doing.
There we go.
So next Saturday, I'm going to do, and I haven't done this in a long time, I'm going to do a huge, with a whole bunch of colleagues of mine, open house extravaganza.
Oh.
It's going to be up on Mount Woodside in the beautiful View community of Harrison Highlands, and there's 7 properties on this extravaganza, and it's next Saturday from 12 to 2 o'clock. I will remind everyone next Saturday morning, but if you want to plan on it, we're going to have refreshments at each one of the properties, and if you want a map and all the locations and information, just contact me and I will email it to you.
Yeah, it's been a while. You did one of those was it Chilliwack last year or something? I remember you did one of those.
It was it was close to the same area. It was like the District of Kent.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah. Harrison Hot Springs was included.
That's right. It was like, it was Agassiz, Kent, and right. Gotcha.
Yeah. And so I'm excited about that. It's always fun working together with colleagues and doing this because it's the power in numbers. So there's 7 of us, and we can all advertise all of them together, and it's just going to be great. So it's just great, the power in numbers. So it's going to be fun. I can't believe just how everything has been. So yesterday, a realtor out of Home Life here in Abbotsford, and he owns Chilliwack, Kevin Brown, he had a realtor open, and it was a great turnout. And those are finally becoming great turnouts again. I just love it when people are like excited about life and excited about doing what they're doing and sharing and doing all that. So that was fantastic. But I'm excited to, we have some surprise announcements. Next segment, come back after the commercial, everyone.
Now that's what we call in the biz as a tease.
Yes.
Well done. All right, we'll take a quick break here. If people want more information about your listings and things like that, where can they go?
MicheleCummins.ca.
We're back with more right after this.